Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that all content in this video is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2 spoiler free, so go ahead and enjoy the video. So Red Dead Redemption 2 has been out for a little while and I haven't finished it yet, but for a few first impressions I would like to share before I give my final review on the game itself and everything in it. The gameplay for rdr2 is just wow. I love the realism. While it is excessive at times, it is completely just crazy insane. Basically, your horses, they progress with you. Arthur's cores are greatly balanced and leveled in that you don't have to constantly replenish them, and they actually become useful to the point where you just never use them. I mean, the point where you get what I'm saying. The gunplay has me wanting more all of the time, and I'm just amazed every time some guy just comes at me and starts shooting me while I'm riding my horse, or somebody tries to say something to me and we go into a draw. I just love the gunplay so much, and I always want to be killing more people. While riding around, you can be ambushed, you can find secret missions, rob others, and partake in special cutscenes and occurrences. It is very fun to find these things. The ambushes consist of the rival gangs that you encounter throughout the story. They ambush you when you're coming out of camp, going into camp, just riding around in their territory. There'll be a lot of them and they're hard to kill, but it makes it fun because you're minding your business and you're gonna get killed by these guys. Note the sarcasm. The special occurrences are very fun. You know, sometimes I remember one special occurrence. I was riding around and this guy needed help with the horse, and the horse just kicked the shit out of him and killed him. And like his corpse launched and then the horse ran away. It was fucking hilarious. You could rob others who are also riding on the same track as you. So let's say you're riding around with a bandana on, and you can see the other like riders, and you could actually approach them and try to rob them. And sometimes they'll be a little bitch and they'll give you all of their money. Sometimes they'll try to fight back. Sometimes they'll run, and it's just kind of a hit or miss with all the robbing and just the things you can do while you're in free roam. The special cutscenes and occurrences, like I was stating earlier, I remember there was one time it was a slave, and he was like, his wife had been killed or something, I can't really remember, and like, or kidnapped, and then you needed to go save him, and it was completely had nothing to do with anything. You could have refused it if you want, but I still took on the mission and it gave me a few minutes to kill. The incredibly interactive HUD makes it easy to breeze through your inventory, and aesthetically pleasing outfits leave me very pleased. So your HUD, which is you have the two different HUDs. You have the weapon slot, three different actually. You have the weapon slots, you have the horse cargo, and then you have your satchel. The horse cargo can hold a lot more than your satchel, and you can only access it while you're on your horse. So I use that to store things like weapons and horse food and things like that, and things that I won't be needing for the near future. Your satchel can hold all provisions, it can hold all of the food, your riches. And there's actually a cool little glitch that I will be making a video on later, where you can get like $50,000 in under half an hour in rdr2. So I'll be making that before it gets patched. So all in all, for the gameplay, I would give that a 4.5 out of 5. I haven't really progressed much into the story, as you can see from my gameplay. So far, I'm excited to continue with the characters, and every mission is engaging, with some letting you choose the outcome. So there are certain missions like, Arthur, you want to go ahead? Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Do you want to lead? Do you want him to lead? Do you want us to approach on horses? Do you want us to run away? Like, it gives you the option. You feel like you're either in control or at the very least have some kind of say in what's going on. It doesn't feel like a fixed thing. You feel like, okay, this is an interactive environment. This is a cool mission, and I have to decide whether or not we're gonna be living, and I have to respawn. The missions are very fun to play. I like playing the missions a lot. Some of them are a little tedious at times with the Dr. Strauss, his debt recollection missions. They're not really fun. I'm one of those people where you feel bad for the NPCs if they're exposed to pain, or if like you're doing something bad to them. I feel bad. So like there's a one mission, I can't really get into that, but like I felt really bad at times. Sometimes I feel like in the missions it is a little, not hard necessarily, but like you feel like this is not really a game, if that makes any sense. And that is a good thing. That is really good to have. I know there are tedious missions a lot, which kind of bring me out of that immersion. There's the find the gunslingers and get their pictures, and I can't really go into that because I said this would be no spoilers. So for all of the story and the narrative, I would give that a 4 out of 5. The game so far has me needing more to play as I progress. The amazing plot absolutely just keeps me immersed almost all of the time while I'm playing. The amazing views and graphics, I cannot stress enough. The game is beautiful. There are big mountain ranges, large plains, there's the snowy mountains, there are big industrial cities that are just sprouting because of the time period in, I think, 1899. You really do feel like you're an outlaw and that you're alone in this big world that's changing without you. Everything just helps me transmit this beautifully crafted story. And so far, for my first impressions, I would like to give the game a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. Real quick, I just want to apologize for something. So I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading my motherboard on my PC, which is something I use to edit my videos. Like, it's a very important piece. The motherboard completely shot out because of static electricity. I have a new one coming right now, so sorry it took me a long time. I had to cut corners with some of this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me, are there anything I missed? Is there something good about the game? Is there something bad that I missed? How do you feel about rdr2? This is the game that everybody's talking about. This is the game right now, and everybody's loving it, even though that it got pushed back a few times. How do you guys feel about it? Let me down in the comment section below, and I'll see you all later.